there's a great quote that I really like is restrictions breed creativity, and
Absolutely.
I 100% agree with that. Just because like it's not like keto is 100% not too restrictive, but it's also but it's enough restrictive so it gives you the spark to try something new, and that's awesome. Like I'm not the biggest fan of cooking, but still every time I make something like it's still awesome to create new concoctions and stuff.
Yeah, dude, I've had I've had disasters in the kitchen. Yesterday my breakfast was awful. It
Yeah.
was just I anger ate my way through breakfast. But it ended up leading to an amazing lunch that really struck a chord with people. So, you know, and I get it. Like my wife, she's busier than I am. Like she's a racehorse. So she just doesn't have the time to cook. And I'm going to devote a lot of time to helping people who maybe just don't have the time to put in the kitchen and to find creative ways to get meals going. So I acknowledge that, everyone has different priorities in life, and keto can work for everyone. So I will do my best to cater to all of those different needs for sure.
Yeah, well, it not only talking about cooking times, but I bet there are definitely people when they talk with me, but I think they say the same thing to you is that like I tried keto or I want to try keto, but it's way too restrictive. It's like what am I gonna eat? Like what do you say to those people? Like I have my answer, like that works almost every time, and everybody's like something sparks in them. But like, what do you say to people when they say like I can't try keto; it's too restrictive? What's your answer?
So I'm definitely intrigued as to what your answer is. Um, I don't. The line that I'm always careful to walk is that I don't ever want to be condescending, and I don't ever want to get stuck in an argument. There's one problem that America is having right now is that everyone is arguing with each other, and I don't ever want to get caught up in that. So my core belief is that I lead by example. When someone says that to me, I'll just say, hey, there's so much more to keto than bacon and avocado. And if you're ever interested, just check it out, and I'll give you some ideas. But I have no interest in converting anyone in the moment. I firmly believe that if I live the lifestyle, if I breathe the lifestyle, if they see my energy level, if they see my level of fitness, they might be intrigued enough to come check me out on their own time. And that it pretty much happens on a weekly basis where I'll be walking and someone will stop me and be like, Mark, that video on such and such, that was really cool. I didn't know you could do that on keto. And I'm just like, yeah, thanks, man. So that's pretty much my angle. But what do you say, people? I want to hear this.
Yeah, the thing is, like, keto diet has so many ways to hook people. First of all, like, if you say people, like, you get to eat avocados and bacon and eggs, like, most people enjoy those foods. So, like, there maybe that's enough for them. You get to eat that, lose weight, feel great mentally. Maybe that's enough for them. And for the people who are addicted to carbs, to sugars, and to everything like that, another great way that a lot of like keto proponents another great pathway that they go through is saying that is talking about how cravings go away, how you feel, how you don't feel hungry all the time, how you have more energy, you feel more productive. So in a way, like the angle that I try to go to is like it's the most freeing way of eating out there. Like because of multiple things, because the cravings go away, because you're no longer like addicted to junk food, and like you can go through your day and not think about the donut that you're gonna have to boost your energy. And another way, it's obviously that there are restrictions to keto diet. That's what makes it a diet. But the thing is, like, I would look at them not as restrictions, but as literally choices. It's like if you look at it, like I just did carnivore, and my current nutrition is really close to carnivore. If I go through my day and I think about every food, oh, I can't have that, I can't have that, I can't have that. Somebody asks me, do you want a sandwich or something? No, my diet doesn't allow that. Like then it would suck. Then I'd feel horrible, and like I would quit eventually. I don't look at it as restrictions that I can't have that, I can't have that, I can't have that. It's like it's the most freeing diet in a way that every time I choose to have this, I choose to not have this. So it's like there's no other diet that gives you more choices than keto or carnivore, whatever you really choose to do. So yeah, and in this way, like people just like their brains turn when I tell them about keto or carnivore in that way, and yeah, so no one's
So that
forcing me to do this.
I think what you're saying there is 1000% true. And it's actually my beliefs reflect that philosophy, but it also mirrors my thoughts on marriage. So my wife and I, we acknowledge that we are not obligated to be with one another. In no way are we tied by commitment because we are both individual people who are living our lives and our brief moment in this universe, right? What we do on a daily basis is we choose to be with one another. It is always a choice. You know, I will never expect her to feel obligated to be with me. I will always be honored and grateful that she chooses to be with me. And that is a world of a difference, right? I believe that keto is 100% the same way. Someone will say to me, Mark, you want a piece of this delicious cream cheese cake, you know? And I choose not to. I choose not to eat it. I choose not to feel like crap afterwards. I choose not to worry about the sugar sitting on my teeth and destroying the enamel. And my answer to that is always because they'll say, oh, I know you can't have this. And I'll say, of course I can have it. I
Exactly.
can and do whatever I want. I choose not to. And that is, you're right. That makes keto the most freeing diet in the world or lifestyle. I agree 1000%. And I just did a post on that too. And it was basically keto is not a commitment, it's a choice.
Yeah, that's an awesome way to put it. I'm not married. I have no experience if that's a good strategy in marriage, but it does sound like you make it work.